I could pull a better podcast out of my head. Hey, kids, welcome to the Tempest Universe.
China.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
It's China to me, China.
Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside.
China.
This is the Tempest Universe, man. Hold on to your ass. You're in for a hell of a ride.
Apparently, I gotta work on this intro a little more. Welcome to the Hump Day edition of the podcast. And, man, we got some news for today. We've got some serious stuff going on. First thing I want to do is, I've been neglecting the guys in the live chat. What's up, the Noam and Green Man? They're in there first, ready to go. And, listen, if you guys want to get on there live Monday and Wednesday and chat with the folks we call the Asgardians, then you need to go to Spreaker.com. The link is in the description of whatever app you're using. I promise you that app is not live. So just think about that. You can hang out with these guys, talk some shit, because really while the podcast is going on, they're talking about all crazy kind of stuff. So it is what it is. They don't even pay attention to the podcast anymore. They're just talking away. By the way, it's cold as hell in Texas. My buddy, Marte, sent me a video of an individual who was talking about weather control. Now, the guy was talking about all other kind of stuff, right? All this other stuff that secretly is happening within the government, and, people aren't recognizing it. I think he called it the red pill. I guess that's what his video was referred to as, the red pill. I feel like the weather's being controlled here in Texas, man. They're trying to break the system, trying to break us with all this cold-ass weather. I mean, come on. Really? I don't need this. Now, I do feel that I should have been Russian, though. Like, maybe in another previous life, maybe I might have been Russian, because something about cold weather and vodka is just... I mean, it's like ebony and ivory. It just goes together. No doubt. Because that's where I'm at right now. The whiskey was gone on Monday's episode, sadly enough. May it rest in my belly. Or in my liver. But anyway, we got 4 articles to talk about today. They're really fascinating, I don't know what to make of it, but... there is one of these articles that gave me an idea that I want to throw out there when we get to that article for everyone. There's something you can partake in, and I'm willing to shell out the Benjamins to make it happen for a couple of you guys. That's what I feel in my head right now. That's what I'm thinking about. That's the vibe I'm getting. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this, and it's going to be fun for someone. But the thing is, that if you're chosen as one of the individuals that gets to, get down with this task, you have to come back and, report it to us. Let us know how it went. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And I wish I could be there with you. But as always, when we get down to the podcast itself, I like playing some music that a lot of people really hate. So let's get to it with the first track. Check it out.
Guess
Geller is in the news with respect to aliens and stuff. I mean, why not, right? We're all want to be in that spotlight when it comes to ET. Yeah, the first thing I gotta say is, what the hell is the Galactic Federation? Somebody tell me, what is it? Yes, I mean, can you join? Can you get a gold card from the Galactic Federation? There's I don't know. Like, people just make shit up as they go along. Galactic Federation, I just don't get it. Anyway, Uri Geller, interesting guy, right? And if you don't know who he is, he's an illusionist, magician, psychic, TV personality. He's even done a few, specials about aliens and UFOs. But I went to his website today, urigeller.com, and he has a timeline of secret government projects. And by the way, if you don't know, one of the things he's really famous for is like bending spoons with his mind, I guess. I don't know how he does it. But still, you can actually see the video of him, doing that, back in the day. I don't even know if he does that now. He might be too old to do that. He's not that powerful. By the way, he's a psychic, so he knows we're talking shit about him right now, so it's okay. UriGeller.com has a page that's named The Timeline of Secret Government Projects. If you're a conspiracy theorist and you feel like you have to wear, tinfoil all the damn time, you don't want to go to this page. If you feel like HARP is a real thing, don't go to this page. Just don't do it. You'll be freaked out. You will wrap your entire body in tinfoil and bury yourself under your house. I'm pretty sure of it. Or under your mom's house, depending on what your situation is. Here's an example of what I found on there. 1956. U.S. military releases mosquitoes infected with yellow fever over Savannah, Georgia, and Avon Park, Florida. First of all, if you in either one of those states, you might want to, ask your parents about 1956, and probably even your grandparents, really. Okay, and, find out what happened to them that year. The reason why they were doing this was because there was people from the Army that were set up in both these places, according to Uri's website, posing as public health officials. They were there to test the victims who had yellow fever, thanks to the mosquitoes that the government released. I mean, how? Does Uri Geller really believe that? I mean, who does? Somebody tell me. Do you believe the government of the United States released mosquitoes carrying yellow fever in these two cities and, set people up there just to find out from them how you're feeling? This is the kind of stuff that's on this page. This was like a side trip for me. Like, I didn't even go on there for that. But when I saw this page, I was like, what in the hell? Uri Geller, you're a madman. But, even though the government is spreading, yellow fever with murder hornets, the article that we have today is about Uri Geller claiming that aliens are going to come and get rid of all disease that humanity has to offer. Like, literally, we are our own petri dish. Thank you, Wuhan. But Uri says, no, don't worry about it. It's all good. We are going to get the help that we need from the Galactic Federation, and they're going to help us. And not only are they going to help us and remove your gonorrhea, not only are they going to remove your cancer, your warts, they're also going to extend the life of humanity to about 220 years. This is what Uri is saying. I mean, he's not playing. He really is. This is one of his predictions. This is the psychic Uri, not the metal bending Uri. This is psychic Uri. He's also convinced and as he tells his followers, that any child born right now, like if you just had a baby, like if you're sitting up and you're at the hospital, you just popped out a 20-pound baby, that baby and everybody else, all the other babies that are, sitting around being fed, just born this year, for example, or last year, we call them COVID babies. If you have a Wuhan baby, it is more than likely that in the course of that Wuhan baby's life, that they will come to know an alien, not someone from another country. We're talking about Galactic Federation coming in hot, faster than light travel just to probe somebody. That kind of alien. This is something else he's actually predicted. He put this on Twitter. It's real. He actually did it. He said it. He's even recently warned NASA to prepare for a mass alien invasion of the planet. And actually, he blames you guys in Australia for this. Uri Geller says that Australian scientists apparently may have stumbled on evidence of superior beings living in outer space. It's your fault, Australia. You guys are going to piss off these super beings, and then we're going to get invaded. Now, what the hell NASA's going to do about it, I have no idea. I doubt they can do anything about it. But I'm just saying. He says on his tweets, it's unlike anything astronomers have ever seen before, and which is funny because they're saying they've just recently identified some kind of deep space craziness that apparently NASA cannot explain. So it's weird how this is, coinciding. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. He goes on to say, no doubt in my mind that this is connected to alien intelligence way, way superior than us. What does Uri Geller know? I don't know. He might have an insight. Who knows? He might have the Psychic Friends Network that he calls up once in a while and connects while he's bending spoons. I have no idea. But Uri and this 200, I cannot imagine living 220 years. Heck, could you imagine just 100 years? How freaking, and well, not even that. You just listen, if we could live to 100 years and be like we were in our 30s, fantastic. 220? And be really 220? No, hell no. No, Siri Bob, no. That's just not going to be rolling around on some kind of a robot, just like my brain just sitting on it. I don't know. It's not pleasing to the mind's eye to think about being 220 years old. Go to hell, Uri. Sorry, Uri, we love you. So it's just crazy. Now, the article itself, not so interesting because, Uri, he could be having a moment. He could be under the influence of something. What's really more interesting is the website. I recommend you guys go check it out because Yuri's got some history, and he's got the videos on there. He's got this great page of how the U.S. government keeps fucking with you. And so you might as well check it out and really, really be paranoid. Thanks to Uri Geller. And this metal bending thing cannot be so hard, really. I think we can all do it. If you guys just give me a second. Give me a second. I want you guys to help me. Empower me. I've got a spoon here. And I want you guys to empower me to bend the spoon. And if it happens, I will post a picture of it on social media. And I will say that it was the power of the Tempest Universe that help me do it. You guys can help me. I know you can. I just gotta focus for a second. Maybe if I hum, or like, you know, have some kind of a some kind of a rhythm, some kind of monotone stuff that makes you just want to turn off the podcast. You know, like Yeah, that worked. One of the guys, every time I talk about Nick Pope, someone usually gets on YouTube, and it's only YouTube, you know, and they'll talk shit back because they're Popettes. They love Nick Pope. Like, I don't understand why. Like, the guy spent his career at the MOD, like 10 floors below ground level, inside of a broom closet, ignoring UFOs. That's really what I felt he did. And I might be wrong, but I know I'm not the only one who just doesn't get the whole Nick Pope thing, the whole vibe. But apparently Nick Pope, he's speaking out now. He's getting out there. In his old age, he's literally giving zero fucks about anything. According to this article, Nick Pope says that Space Invaders won't reveal themselves because Russia is attacking the Ukraine. I'm telling you, this feels like it should have been a Pareidolia Pete article. Like, Scott C. Waring normally is associated with crazy, dumb, ridiculous statements like this. But it's not him. It's Nick Pope. Mr. Ufologist, the self-proclaimed ufologist, is like all of them. They all are, right? I don't even know where to get this. But he says that he's concerned that the aliens won't approach because warfare makes us look like primitive civilizations. Like we're like hairless monkeys. Yeah, we are hairless monkeys. Damn it, Nick Pope. You got us again. He sat down, I guess, I don't know. I think people, why would anyone call Nick Pope, especially the Daily Star, call him about the Russia-Ukraine crisis? Like, nobody gives a flying monkey's ass what the hell Nick Pope thinks about what Putin's going to do to the Ukraine. I don't understand why this even came up. But he says the highly evolved extraterrestrials probably regard warfare as something that only primitive civilizations engage in. You serious? You really think that there's no aliens out there somewhere beating the shit out of each other? Do you not watch sci-fi? It's nuts. According to Nick Pope, and this is where my Galactic Federation comes in, he says that the situation in the Ukraine pretty much means that we probably are not going to get an invitation to join the Galactic Federation for the time being. I didn't even know the offer was out there. Did someone send like an emissary from the Galactic Federation saying, hey, we'd like to invite you guys on, but the guy Putin, he's out of control. You got to do something about him. What the hell? I don't get it. Galactic Federation. We just got the invite pulled because, Putin likes to beat people up in his neighborhood. This is the great stuff we get out of Nick Pope. I don't get it. And what does it matter? Honestly, like I've said it before, if the Galactic Federation or any other butt-probing alien that comes to this planet wants to do something about it, then do something about it. Don't be pulling my Federation card on me. What the hell is wrong with you? But apparently, Nick Pope didn't stop there. No. Like he's in a roll. He's like kicking butt, taking names. Apparently, he told The Sun recently that aliens, probably from the same Galactic Federation, don't think too highly of President Biden. He says aliens probably think that Biden is a forgetful old man. Crazy. Can continue to say, oh, maybe that's all a knack because he's smart enough to give his vice president all the difficult jobs. So she gets the blame when it all goes wrong. What the hell happened to Nick Pope? What really? I'm telling you, he stared at those walls for way too long, at the negative 10th floor in the broom closet. I mean, he's lost his damn mind. I don't know what the Galactic Federation is. I mean, I don't know what the benefits are of joining. Do you get like a starship? Do you get to access to jump gates? Do you get to go to other planets and galaxies and probe them? I'm not sure what these benefits are, but somebody please tell me what it is the Galactic Federation offers, because apparently it's some big shit, and Nick Pope is upset with Putin. It is what it is. Actually, it started to rain here in San Antonio, and the temperature is going to be dropping into the 20s, so it's going to be a little icy in the morning, I'm pretty sure. But it is what it is. Check out this article in the description. There's a link to it. There's a link to the one before with Uri Geller. I don't know. Uri probably already knew I was going to talk shit about Nick Pope and called him already and bending his spoon. There's got to be a connection there somewhere. Check this out.
I look the other way. I don't see how it's got anything to do with me. Oh, hurry, I need my beat. At any expense, it doesn't make sense, but every cell in my body eats its protein. Oh, grass is only for cows and rabbits that don't know how to kill and conquer, to win and rule. Oh, it's what we learn at school. We don't worry about seas. We recycle and sort by source. We've banned all plastic straws, quit smoking. Oh, every paycheck we get, 10% is donated to clean our conscience, and it works out great. Why should we change? Sleep less, be more efficient. Come on, perform better, climb higher, educate away. I am all my degrees, my masters. Hey, look at me, I am somebody. It's what I've learned at carbon dioxide. My conclusion is that it's all a lie. Our guns are mine. We're not smart. We will survive. We've got technology. It's not a lie. We will survive. The seas are thriving. We will get back. It's not a lie.
Don't fucking scream at me.
Where's
you
the
dumb
money?
fuck you. Look at you with your fucking 48% body fat and
You guys will not believe this next article. I don't even believe it. I actually had to go to the website to check it out myself. Northampton Community College is offering courses on UFOs. That is it. That is like, wow. I was blown away by this. I couldn't believe it. Kathleen Kovolt is a perp. She's a perpetrator at Northampton Community College. She is she's letting people know. She's spreading the gospel of the religion of ufology at that campus. She really is. Now, she's been teaching there for 6 years. And she decided, hey, I'm going to add something new. Because there's a lot of things happening with UFOs. The thing is, it's not a well-kept secret anymore. So I'm going to do it. So she started offering these online classes where students can sign up and learn about ufology, UAPs, UFOs, aliens, all of that craziness, all in one place. And it's an adult enrichment program. You're going to be so enriched when you take this course. And she's got different ones. It's non-credit, so, you could, anybody in the public can get it. Go in there, sign up, pay for it. Not expensive, by the way. And it's offered online. From the comfort of your shitter, you can sit in this classroom enrolled and learn about UFOs. Like, if you're new to this whole topic, come on, you can do it. Now, Cobalt, she has a master's degree in counseling. You may need some counseling after what she has to tell you in this class. She also has a doctorate in educational psychology. But I don't think she's there to mess with your head. She's also kind of an expert, or I guess she wrote her thesis on the Tibetan Buddhist tradition of body of light or rainbow body. Okay, give me a second. I'll get to how this connects to what she's doing. Apparently, this body of light that the Buddhists be talking about, when they're secluded in the mountains. It says that apparently when you reach the highest level of attainment, similar to that of enlightenment, and we hear this term and aliens all the time. When you reach that upper level, like the last dragon, you're glowing, you're able to connect with E.T. Remember, Doe and T, they said that. When you reach the upper room, you get to connect with E.T. So anyway, apparently at the time of death, the body transforms completely into light instead of decaying, because you are one with the universe. You're light. You're light. According to Cobalt, she says that the frequency of the body literally gets raised so high without the use of any drugs that it turns back into light at the time of death. Because ultimately, we're photons. That actually is her quote. She also says that many people see orbs. Orbs at UFOs. And you know how much I despise orbs when it comes to UFO sightings. But according to her, these are orbs of light. And she says, and I quote, "I think some of these orbs are not necessarily hard craft," because, could you imagine a soft craft? But they're actually the bodies of beings and their light bodies that are being perceived in this realm. So she's made the connection between orbs, aliens from different realms who've reached that upper enlightenment. They become the last dragon of their alien race, and now they glow in light in our realm, whatever realm this is. This is some of the stuff that she's going to be talking about in some of these classes. Like, literally, the entire world is missing out on some real insightful information. I mean, I would love to be able to explain orbs. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you think that knowing that an alien could be appearing as an orb because they're so enlightened, that would be helpful for so many people in the world? This is a service to us, I'm telling you. But I didn't stop there. I decided, let me go over to Northampton Community College and see, as someone that's seeking enlightenment, because I can bend spoons now, or spoon, bent. let me see what offerings there are. Now, she has that class she just talked about. I couldn't find it myself, but I did find one. UFOs, UAPs, current disclosure efforts, and scientific investigations. This course, the description is as follows. Disclosure is underway. I mean, she doesn't play. Right out the gate, she slaps the shit out of you. She says, learn how our government, scientists, and key people are studying unidentified flying objects / unidentified aerial phenomena and pushing the boundaries of physics while shifting. For a second there, I thought she said while shitting. While shifting our cultural awareness and acceptance of the UFO / UAP phenomena. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't even need to listen to the podcast. You don't need to watch documentaries on cable about UFOs. Don't even watch the news. Forget about going to the Mojave and digging under a mountain. This is all you need. You need to go to this course offered by Professor Kovolt, and get your knowledge on. This particular course on disclosure efforts starts April 5th, and it runs through April 12th. You don't even got to put a whole lot of time in it, folks. 1 week is all you need. You will be so informed about what's going down, and you might even decide to take up some of the other offerings that she may have. But if you search for the Hampton Community College, it comes right up. It must be popular thanks to this article, but it'll come right up on Google. And so the dates are April 5th through April 12th of this year. The time is 6:30 p.m. Eastern, so figure that out wherever you're at. $59 for this course, $59 US. Only 14 seats left, so I'm sure they probably do like a Zoom class. You get in there, you talk about probings, you talk about disclosure. I would love to see if any of the other ufologists that are out there are even part of the course material, like Stephen Greer or one of those guys. But what a great opportunity. I want to figure out a way to get 2 listeners an opportunity to attend this course. Because I know knowledge is power. And, I want you guys to be as powerful as possible when it comes to disclosure, because your babies are going to be commingling with ETs. So you got to be prepared for this. And when they ask you questions about it, you got to be able to answer it. Kind of like the birds and the bees. Did you screw that up? Probably. Why? Because no one gave you a course on it. But now you can help your babies. Whether it is your direct offspring or is your grandchild, your great-grandchild, I want you to be that source. And thanks to Miss Kovolt here, we've got a way to do it. Before the end of the month, I'm going to find out. Because I can actually, whoever wins, I can register you myself and pay for the course. And you can take it. And the 2 winners, all you got to do is come back and talk to us about the course. And maybe you can bring the professor back with you. To really talk about how you felt. You don't have to be an experienced ufologist. You could be a closet ufologist. Or, just fill off the turnip truck ufologist. Whatever level of ufologist you think you are. We can throw you in there, okay, and see what happens. Because I have a feeling people are going to enjoy it. I don't know. I saw a picture of her. She looks like a really happy lady. So I think it'll be great. So we'll come out with more info on that and how you can win those 2 opportunities to join this course, to really get the nitty-gritty on disclosure. One more article to go, but check this one out. Or not.
myself for a while.
You know, I bring you the news that you're not gonna find. Like if you sat tomorrow while you were at break at work or unscheduled break and you sat on the shitter, you know, till your legs went numb, you wouldn't find some of these articles. I promise you. That's what I'm here for. I bring you all these crazy articles so that you can say, I knew a little more today. Thank you very much, Manny. This next one is kind of like it's a shocker, not shocker, because they've been talking about this for a while, and finally we have a roundabout date of when this is about to go down. NASA on Monday announced when the ISS is going to be ditched. Now we know there's a lot of countries out there that have really shitty space programs, and they will dump rockets on you. You know, they'll take out a whole damn village and hide it with disease. We know this. There's countries out there that, shit just goes up and comes right back down for some reason. Why can't they get it right? Jeez. Come on, you guys got to get that gimmick infringement right. Just go into NASA's computers. Everybody does. Go in there and get the damn blueprints and get the shit done right. Like everybody else does. All the hackers. Get yourself good hackers. Apparently, January of 2031, the International Space Station will be controlled. You guys in other countries with shitty space programs, that is the key word. Controlled. It will be controlled and dumped just east of New Zealand. The area is known as the Spacecraft Cemetery because that's where they like dumping spacecrafts in the Southern Pacific. This makes no sense to me. I don't understand how this is a good thing. I don't understand how New Zealand is like, oh, it's cool. It's cool, mate. Just drop it there, mate. I feel like something's wrong. Like, how do you pick someplace in the ocean to dump all these spacecraft, which could be radioactive? Like, if you guys in New Zealand are having problems with your fish with like 8 eyeballs, you know what it is. You know what it is. Say something. The Spacecraft Cemetery, I actually looked it up on Google Maps. It's about 2,200 to 2,400 miles off the east coast of New Zealand. I guess you have to turn the globe upside down for it to be the east coast. I don't know. But that's what Google said. So, whatever Google says is correct. But we know that a lot of places don't have this control thing. They will dump shit on the planet and then say, oops, we lost control. Oops, sorry. Sorry sometimes doesn't cut it. Initially, the ISS was supposed to be retired next year. But as Nick Pope pointed out, Biden fucked it up. Because he don't know nothing. He's an old man. He's an old, absent-minded buffoon, according to Nick Pope. And the administration decided, we'll keep it around a little longer. Right? So Sleepy Joe said, nah, we're going to keep it until 2031. Then you can dump it on the people of New Zealand. So that's what happened. So the administration saved it. It was supposed to go next year. Wouldn't that be a great way to end the pandemic, right? Thanks to Wuhan, the Wuhan flu gave all of a sudden, everyone got their immunity up. They could like push off the Wuhan flu like it was a regular flu. And to celebrate, we just freaking dive bomb the damn ISS into the Pacific Ocean and kill a few million fish. That's a great way to celebrate. Like, the hell with the Galactic Federation. I'm sure they wouldn't like that either. No fucks are given. We run this planet. Anyway, so that's the plan. That is when it's about to go down. I don't know if it's a good idea. I can't understand, if Elon was able to get his space junk to crash on the moon, why can't we send the ISS to the moon? Why can't we even, make it head towards the sun? I mean, that shit's going to blow up in a few trillion years. Why not dump a bunch of garbage on it? Brains, people, brains. You guys in NASA got to figure that shit out. It makes no sense that if you're worried about the planet and saving the planet, that you would dump all this shit from space back on the planet. Send that shit somewhere else. As a matter of fact, send it 4.2 far. Zeta Reticuli or one of those places, just aim the shit, all the space junk, over that way. I bet you, if there's some fuckers living there, they really would respond then. Then we would have figured it out. It's a twofer. I don't know. But 2031, we're going to see what that looks like. And I'm sure it would be something amazing. I'm sure it'll be a sight to see. We'll have drones follow it down. I mean, at least it's not going to be like the Mir and Skylab, right? I mean, we're going to control this. It's going to be stupendous. A sight to see. We should actually get the Crew Dragon and load that shit up with fireworks. A few ton of fireworks inside the ISS. Come on. Bring it down the way it should be. Celebrate it. Instead of January, they should wait till July the 4th to bring down the ISS in a controlled, not controlled fashion. Like the Phoenix in reverse. This is the end of the podcast. If you want to read more about the demise of the ISS, please, there's a link in the description for you. Go ahead and check it out. Check it out. It's going to be deorbited controlledly. I'll check you guys out next week. We're going to freeze here the next 3 days in Texas, but hopefully we don't have the failure of power that we had last year and we'll be all in the dark like real cavemen. I bet you the Galactic Federation is not going to come down and help us then. Now will they? Ciao.
I've been wasting my time. I don't know why I can't get you out my mind. Yeah. So lost, where do I go? I was in the chase, caught a flat on road. It was all love, X no O. I was feeling rich, but we turned out broke. Guess I let my feelings take control. Guess I let my demon take the wheel. Used to think that we be growing old. I can't believe that it was real. It was back in late December when I did it. I just wish I could forgive. Cause I hate how much I love it, or I hate how I just love to catch a feel. Yeah. I've been wasting my time. I don't know why I can't get you out my mind. If I find a way to get it, when I do it, I can live it.
demon take the wheel. Used to think that we'd be growing old. Now I can't.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck.
Back there, settle down. Come on, you guys, you got to check your syllabus. This is the course we're offering right now on ufology. Hopefully, you got it down. Listen, check your syllabus because you might be in the wrong class. So let me get over to this chalkboard up here. Let me write down the name of this class. It is let's see, Probology 101, and the course title is If It Doesn't Fit, You've Got to Quit. Please check your syllabus.